There we have it. CM Punk in the OG Bloodline goes over Solo Sikoa in the new Bloodline on War Games. This was incredible. 8 out of 10 pay-per-view. If I had to judge this 1 out of 10, I have to give it a 8. Solid pay-per-view. The build up to the pay-per-view was pretty brutal. We had some horrible Raws. We had some horrible SmackDowns we had to push through, but finally we was at War Games and incredible storytelling, man. You could always tell when the higher ups are involved in the story writing. And when I say higher ups, I don't mean the agents that's just trying shit out that don't really know what they're doing too much. I'm talking about the people like Paul Heyman, Paul Levesque. I think Bruce Pritchard and Michael Hayes not there no more, but just the reputable people that's backstage that's been doing this 25, 30, 35, 40 years, that knows how to put together a compelling storyline. All hands was on deck. I really enjoyed everything that happened in Survivor Series, except for a few things. One of them, unfortunate, Jacob Fatu is injured. This is indefinite. A lot of people was asking me, was he selling that injury, that leg injury? Was he really injured because he went on to get through all the spots he was supposed to get through in the match? That man is just a warrior. That man is different, and not really different in the wrestling context, because 9 times out of 10, when you got wrestlers and you the main event and you in front of thousands and thousands of people, the adrenaline gonna push you through. Wrestlers is just hardcore like that. I'm just talking about for normal people, he's definitely different from us normal people. I just hope it's not a torn ACL or MCL. I slowed that down when he did the moonsault, and I'm telling you, it was a nasty fall on his knee. I'm telling you, it was the knee. It was not the calf. It was not the thigh. It looked like it was the knee. I'm speculating, so this is all speculation, okay? Now, I hope Jacob Fatu is okay, man. He pushed through the match, which is a great thing. Now, we just got to wait until he goes in the back, gets checked out by the doctor, and hopefully everything checks out, man. We need Jacob Fatu in Solo Sikoa Bloodline. If he is put on the shelf, I think it's time to hit up a man called Zilla Fatu to probably step in as the second in command enforcer. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just see what the status on Jacob Fatu is. Another injury that seemed to happen was Jimmy Uso. Now, these are 2 superstars that's already been injured earlier in the year. The end 2024 off, going into 2025 injured is not the best look for both of these wrestlers. So we're going to keep them in our thoughts. We're going to send some good positive energy out to both wrestlers. This was an incredible match, you know. I'm not going to lie, as I got older, man, I used to like the ECW, the hardcore matches and all of that stuff, and I kind of like it. I enjoy it now, but I don't like it when I see injuries, man. I really don't like to see wrestlers out of commission, man, especially promising talent like Jacob Fatu, man. Really anybody, but definitely when you see somebody on the rise, it's just an unfortunate situation, man. CM Punk and Roman Reigns, them two is just pure cinema, man. Everything they do, from CM Punk blocking Roman Reigns going out. Well, now CM Punk actually, he got in front of Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns wanted to go out. When CM Punk wanted to go out, Roman Reigns blocked him. Incredible acting from both of these two. I think there's not a lot said on these channels about how good of actors some of these wrestlers are. Roman Reigns, one of the top ones. CM Punk, one of the top ones. Sami Zayn, one of the top ones. Usos, not too bad. Paul Heyman, probably one of the best to do it. Great match, great storytelling. Me personally, I wanted to see the final boss come back. I wanted to see him continue to Give some explanation of what happened. We seen you at Bad Blood. You did this. You did some kind of gang sign and you walked off. What you left us on a cliffhanger and don't come back? I hope The Rock comes back and explain that. We're going to go through the rest of the show, man. Let's go through Ludwig Kaiser, Sheamus, and Braun Breaker real quick. A lot of people calling this a match of the night. I thought it was a cool match. I thought the main event was the match of the night, though. But everybody's putting Ludwig Kaiser over. You go at all of my old videos. I've been saying this for months. Ludwig Kaiser is a star. Ludwig Kaiser is the most underrated wrestler on the WWE roster right now. Triple H, get your head out of your ass, man. Put some good creative around Ludwig Kaiser, man. This dude is a star. You have a star right in your hands, man. And this is a good segue into somebody who was getting buried week after week after week after week after week after month after month. Oh, you know what I mean? Shinsuke Nakamura, man. The jobber of the 2020s, man. Paul Levesque, man, I don't know. He found it in his heart to give Shinsuke Nakamura a chance, man. He comes out U.S. champion, beating one of the most over superstars in the roster right now, which is LA Knight. Great decision by Paul Levesque. Triple H, I got that wrong. I swore they was going to make Shinsuke Nakamura drop that, but I also said in my prediction video that, man, I hope they push Shinsuke over. And when I seen Shinsuke Nakamura interest, I'm like, damn, he might go over. And if you see LA Knight body language, I think he dropped the belt. They were saying or something like that, man. He was looking a little, maybe he was a little bit mad about that. I don't know. But Shinsuke Nakamura going over, incredible entrance. Let's get a great run by Shinsuke Nakamura, man. He's a great talent, and I love to see what they're going to do with him moving forward. Let's go to the women's war game match. I love the women. I love everything they doing. But like I've been saying since day one, we didn't need a 5-on-5 with the women. The match was sloppy, man. It was cool. I mean, you had Tiffany Stratton about to cash in, but they didn't. How long are they going to drag that out? Rhea Ripley had the great spot where she did I forgot her finisher move, but she did it Liv Morgan at the end of the match, which was crazy. And man, the match was cool, man, but I thought it was honestly a little bit sloppy, man. There was a great spot where Tiffany Stratton and Io Sky, Tiffany did like a swanton. Io Sky had the trash can, did a moonsault. That was incredible. That was put to perfection, but they did some cool storytelling. I'm not saying it was horrible. It's not the worst thing ever. It's just I could kind of do without it, to be honest. So I'm not really tripping on that. Gunther versus Damian Priest. No one cared, man. You had Finn Balor come out and screw Damian Priest. We seen this before. This is why I got frustrated going into this match. We don't give a fuck. We seen Gunther, Damian Priest, we literally seen Finn Balor screw Damian Priest over in a Gunther match. Why the fuck are we taking something that we already seen very, very recently and putting it in front of the Canadian crowd at War Games? There's nobody backstage that could write better creative? I guess not. Gunther wins, man. What a surprise. But overall, man, I think that was all the matches. Yeah, that was all the matches. Overall, it was a great match. Another thing to touch on the women's match, why wasn't Jade Cargill in this match? I said this in my predictions. I'm going to say this in this video. Jade Cargill not being in this match is close to a travesty unless she's hurt. She needs as many reps as she could get. She needs to be in front of every PLE, every Raw, every SmackDown she could get. She skipped the important step at NXT. She should have went to NXT. They didn't put her in NXT. And she was already a star. She was coming from AEW. But now since you put her on that level with Bianca Belair, she needs as many reps as possible because it's damn near not unfair. You threw her to the wolves. Now you just wrote her off at War Games, one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year. It makes no sense, man. Overall, I give Paul Levesque an 8 out of 10. Like I said, good show, man. Solid show. Was it the best show of the year? No. Did the show suck? No. Was it absolutely mid? A little bit better than mid. That's why I go with 8 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about Survivor Series War Games. Now, I really hope December goes fast because SmackDown's been horrible. Raw's been horrible. Saturday Night Live might be an okay show, but man, I hope, dog. I hope, man, Triple H don't get too comfortable with these tape Raws, these tape SmackDowns. I'm all for the superstars of WWE getting rest, being with their family, doing what they need to do, getting time off. But man, we're still the viewers. We're still fucking watching the bullshit that y'all putting together in tape shows. If you're gonna have a tape show, at least make it more compelling. Don't take that as a night off, man. We're sitting here 2-3 hours watching this shit, bro. Then we gotta come online and talk about it. Come on, Paul Levesque. Get behind the creative and let's have a good December. Let's end the year off. Let's go into Netflix with some momentum. My God, man. I'm gonna see y'all on Monday Night Raw. If it's trash, I'm gonna be right on here snapping, man. Y'all know how I do, man. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this Survivor Series. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bow.